This might not be a popular opinion, particularly in Europe, but Donald Trump has 100% put himself in a situation whereby he's won the negotiations on tariffs with Europe. Why? Well, he's come in. It's the art of the deal. Everybody knows. He wrote the book so many years ago. He keeps talking about it, but people seem oblivious to how he negotiates. He's come in and said tariffs are going to be 50%, and I'm not backing down. Well, he's gone into negotiations, kept that tough stance, and ended up putting a 15% tax on European goods sold into America. So who loses? People in America that want to buy European goods. Perhaps it's Mercedes or BMW. Means the car is more expensive and the European company maybe sells less cars. It's not good for Europe. It's not good, of course, for Americans wanting to buy perhaps French wine or European products. But it's good for Donald Trump. Why? He's raising some taxes. He's making it more likely that companies want to manufacture, want to build in America. That tough stance has actually won him the day in this case. What can Europe do? Well, the euro, as you can see in the article behind me on Bloomberg, is falling. And when they're falling down, of course, that potentially helps Europe to some extent. In fact, you'll see that I'm quoted there saying Europe's avoided a disaster, but it's locked itself into a deal that there seems to be no exit. What can Europe do? Okay, well, I'll be frank. What Europe needs to do is get rid of its red tape. It needs to gear up. It needs to wake up. And it needs to make sure that it improves what it's doing. It needs to innovate. And it needs to be selling to the rest of the world. It's never going to get a good deal, it seems, out of Donald Trump. And that may be why they've settled on the 15%. Just realizing that's the best they can get. Okay, perhaps they should have fought a bit harder. That would be an opinion. But nevertheless, euro to fall right now. European companies, they got to wake up, and so's European government, and make sure they get super competitive again. They haven't been for a while. Time to wake up and get yourself in the innovation mode.